Okay, hello. Start streaming has been pressed. Looks like the camera's on. Looks like the mic is on. The video display is still not on though. See, there are 9 people waiting supposedly. To any of the 9, you can hear me. Hello. Okay, looks like the stream is transmitting. Took a sip of water. Frezia FPS saying hi. Hello, you were the first person in the stream. That is something to celebrate. But yeah, just got a typical setup Sunday. Some new mouse discussion. The Vaxi, the NPO1S Ergo. I just got that in, so I've been testing that. Other than that, though, not really much to say about the mouse market, but willing to answer any questions. Wow, and here we go with a question. How's the Death Adder V3 wired? If you're on a budget, that's fine. QCK heavy, I'd still recommend like a cheap Lethal Gaming Gear pad maybe, but you know, if you're budget balling, that's fine. I like your videos, thank you. I thought that said I don't like your videos. Kathy, how's it going? Squirrel Muncher, Griffinbot, Sentry, everybody, how are you doing? Setup Saturday is shocking? Yeah, it really is. You can count on one hand the amount of times in history this has been on Saturday, but there's a schedule conflict, you know, got a lot of things to do, people to see, places to be on Sunday. Any updates on the Superlight Mini? I mean, I'm not working at Logitech, so I just know based off of leaks that it was seeming like it would maybe come out in the fall, but, you know, I just don't get the feeling it's like a month away. I mean, September, it's practically in a week. Is that not crazy? Is that not crazy to anybody else? What do you think about the Ninjutsu 10 coming soon? It looks good. The price seems good. I just don't know like when I'm gonna get it. It's one of those mice. Do you like the Zywu mouse? It's not a shape for me. It's much more of a like palm grip shape. If you have like a floating type of palm grip, I prefer clawing something like the Death Adder. What about ATK X1? It's like an alright budget Viper V3 Pro, but it's not something I'd really recommend unless you're like under a $70 budget and that's the shape you want. Sentinel's Viper V3 Pro is fire. Yeah, the Pikachu one is, it may not be nicer, but yellow is just such a rare color to see on a mouse. And make sure to get your setup submitted in my Discord. Oh yeah, I should probably fucking pin that somewhere, shouldn't I? If you've seen the new Sony InZone mouse, I have actually, yeah, that's one I was getting asked about a lot. And it doesn't look that good. And it's $150. Like, I doubt it's something that people should really wind up on, but I mean, I will check one out. One Trick, the OP18K. I mean, that kind of has ruined mice. Or not ruined mice, but it's simplified the mouse choice for a lot of people. Like, if you have small hands and you're an aimer, just get an OP18K. You think Sprime went backup? No, I think they were just a sub-company. And then they kind of just didn't have a use, or the PM1 wasn't as successful. Just tuned in. Is that Ergo? Yeah, it is the NPO1S large Ergo, which honestly, it just winds up feeling like a mix of the NPO1S and the NPO1. It's not something where if you're like a huge fan of the NPO1S already, that like, I think it'll really scratch an itch for you, but if you do want something wider, like bulkier towards the back, a bit more like the NPO1, but not really that big, I think this could be a great mouse. It's interesting to see from Baxi for sure. It's just nice to see them make new mice. I'm curious about the G-Wolves HTM Plus 8K and VUC. I will review them, but it seems like they've been delayed, or did they take the blind pre-order? How are you feeling about the NPO1S Ergo so far? I really like it. It feels much heavier than the NPO1S does. It's 59 grams, but it just does have like that kind of dense feeling to it. I don't know. It's not like I hate it, but it's just worth mentioning. I guess like the Viper V3 being in the low 50s and a bit larger, it is kind of what I've gotten used to. Companies used to make wider mice. Why do I presume everybody's a femboy? It's not that necessarily. Part of it is that. But it's also that Rocket Jump Ninja, he used to preach thinner grip width is better. So a lot of companies have really ran with that. And there are like still some wide mice out there. Free Crazy Light, please. Are you the person who's been in my DMs? Like every day? Like saying like day one, day whatever? It's coming. There's just a lot of people who want crazy lights. That's really what it comes down to. Matrova? What's there to say about Matrova? I should get to setups, though. There's probably still a good amount. Like, I don't know. I have plenty of mouse pads. I'm currently on the new Vaxi PB pad, or PD. My apologies, the PD 150. And And I also have the Laonda pads to cover. I really just use like many control cloth pads in the Artisan Zero. The NYPD. Yeah, that could be a mouse pad with an NYPD design. I heard Ice was in my neighborhood. It's like it's been this big local news. But yeah, hold on. Let me turn off. Let me pull up some setups. Have you gotten a 10 Air yet? No. I don't know if anybody has. Like, do any reviewers have it? Who even reviews mice nowadays? Like, who's pumping out reviews on every mouse? Like, Aim Adapt, Fresh. Am I missing anybody? This mouse reviewing scene. It's really sad what's become of it. When Asus Harp Ace 2 review? I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know if I want to cover it. I also need to cover the ATK duck bill, whatever that is, but it's like $120 for an ATK mouse, but I still think I'll get it. Yeah, make sure to submit setups. Or maybe don't. Maybe nobody will submit their setups. And then it'll be easier to win. Got Crazy Light for free. Amazon thought it didn't deliver, and I was able to refund it. Well, so you just scammed Amazon? You didn't quite like get it for, or I don't know, maybe they like prompted you? Whatever the method is, it's fine. No Daz Shout, L. Oh yeah, I did watch his duckbill review. I was thinking like whose duckbill review did I even watch that made me want to buy it? Not the AI setup. Is this an AI setup? It is. AI still like they can't do gaming mice. It's insane. Like show me. Somebody find me an AI model that can replicate a G Pro Superlight. They just can't. It's remarkable. Mizu, good morning. What do the winners win? You get a $30 Lethal Gaming Gear gift card. My Boardsy approved X2 Crazy Light arrived today in the morning, already improving my PRs on Kovacs. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you for copying the mouse. I hope you continue to improve to the point you're number one and you can improve no more. That's the point we'll reach. I'll release another mouse. AI setup is crazy. Yeah, the rest of it's pretty good, but they just can't do mice. It's a very interesting thing. Hardstuck Jade Season 5. Probably just need a new mouse. Lol, that's meant to be a GPX? Yeah, it's weird how they can't do mice. Is the G Pro Dex a gimmick? What does that mean? Is it a gimmick? It's a mouse. It's an ergo mouse. It's a fine ergo mouse. If you think it's going to like make you better than the standard GPX, it might not if you don't like the shape. What firmness is the Boardsy Saturn? That wasn't a Lethal Gaming Gear Pro pad, so it's just like the standard like rubber foam firmness. Whatever base that pad was using. Let's see this. The first setup, X-Ray Pad Heavy B, using the Superglide V2. Got some nice audio. Some JBL speakers. God, like this just looks intense. What is this mouse? Like some G-Wolves? G-Wolves HTS Ultra? That's a classy mouse. Haven't you heard, Boardsy? Aim is all genetics? True. And aim training does not exist. And if you have good aim, you're cheating. All of these things are true at once. I saw you had a magnetic charging adapter. That just came with the mouse on the Cloud Ultra. So, yeah, it's just another bonus feature. That's why it's the Ultra Edition. But I took it off because when I saw the mouse was 61 grams, I was like, damn, that seems heavy. And then I took the thing off and it still weighed the same amount. So it's not a heavy magnetic charger. Another Keep mat user. Yeah, when I realized those were like $8, I stopped being as judgmental. I thought people were spending like 20 or 30 on them, but they're like pretty cheap. But I still I don't know. Like, just use an extra mouse pad or something. It is what it is. My setup would win. Blind box figures, extra points. Yeah, I mean, you can send it. You can choose not to. But your mouse is on the way. It's making its way through the many countries, through the jungle. Yeah, this setup's nice. It's just like, is it a winner? I don't know. There's just no character. Wi-Fi will never win. I feel like he's won many times. Yeah, you already did win. And there are 15 winners, so there's a bit more to go around. What's your favorite bag of chips? Really not a big bag of chips fan. The occasional popcorn, like the bagged popcorn, is all right. I guess like salt and vinegar is just a very safe chip, you know, with a sandwich or something. Thoughts on the Ippy Float? Thoughts on the Attack Shark R5 Ultra? These are okay, like kind of faux non-plastic mice. for the price. The Ippy float was interesting. I just don't know. It's like, would I really recommend it? I wouldn't use it. Maybe you will like it for the price though. Can you say some good mouse for 20 cm hands? I mean, it's like that's so many shapes. The world's really your oyster. It's like, what are you on? What's your issue with it? Did you try to find a config for the orbital mouse that would make it endgame? I don't think there really is one, but I should have tried some of the 3D printed like accessories to make the shape a bit different, because it does feel limited. That's kind of the truth about the orbital mouse. Salt in what? Ippy is releasing another clone? Oh, what is it? Ippy float makes my aim 10x better. From what? But if your aim is 10x better, I mean, that's a sign of a pretty good mouse. I don't want to win. I just need cicada wings. It's like I have the perfect combination of chemicals in my skin oil to make them lose grip in a week. Yeah, I mean, some people just have harsh, aggressive skin oils. And that causes issues on mouse pads, mouse coatings, mouse grips, really everything. Arm sleeves, let's see. We have the taskbar on the top. It's a bit interesting. Let's see, what is this? Vitamin water? In a clear bottle? I don't know what I'm looking at over there. Sleeve, what looks like artisan pads, IEMs, a keyboard. Oh, is this like the European keyboard? Have you tried the Iwadin S9 Ultra? No, it's too heavy, man. It's heavier than the Viper V3 Pro, if that's the Iwadin mouse I'm thinking about. I don't know if they've released anything else. The color looks decent. The price looks okay enough, but I don't know. Oh, and then we have the Flex. I didn't even realize the Flex on the left side. Wow. Got the GPX next to the remote, the controller, the watch, Revolut. Isn't that like a French company, or is that just like European? Pretty based European setup. But I don't know if it's a winner. See, this one we have some natural light, the Artisan Mousepad Guide, some like paintings or whatever. This is a setup, and a blue snowball. See, this might be the first winner. This is establishing winning energy. S9 looks cheap. I mean, a lot of budget Chinese mice are going to wind up looking that way. Boards, do you main in glass pad? No, not at all. I couldn't be farther. It's like the opposite. Using glass pads is genuinely like a chore to me. Once I can get off them, I do. Is this a PG-20, like the AQ9 or whatever I used? AQN? I think I had that monitor at one point. Playing with a small mouse like the Viper Mini, but I have Viper 8K. Viper 8K, what an old-timey mouse. What mousepad do you main? The past few days since I got it, or like this week, it's been the Vaxi PD150. But before that, it had been a lot of Artisan Zero, like Laonda Blitz. I was using Key 83 a bit. Really just like a mix of control pads. And I have even been using harder bases than I generally do. Fastest PTFE skates? I don't know what the exact fastest would be. X-Ray Jades, just like the standard ones, are pretty fine. Feet? Sapphire feet on plastic pad beats PTFE on a glass pad in terms of smoothness? That could be true. I know some people used to swear by Sapphire skates, but I have not heard about them in a while. Who released them? Was it Ponage? They came out with these $40 skates? I just couldn't even believe. I didn't even give it attention. I'm just like, wow, it is what it is. But yeah, this is a winner. It's a very clean setup. I like the natural light. I like the plant. I just like everything. Blue snowball. So there we go. What should we do for the emoji? Let's just do the prayer emoji. Sapphire skates are low-key a gimmick. There's a bit of merit to them. They're honestly like better than glass skates, probably. I don't know if I believe that or not. Maybe I'm just like biased because of when I tried Sapphire skates for the first time and they were just like a premium flex item. And that's really what counts. That's what wins Setup Sunday. What is this? Is this like some European beer? Is that Nazi beer? Hit scan Hyperlight. Is this a mouse pad that is edgeless with an edgeless design? The little Batman. What is that? The little Batarang? Pretty aura. Pretty auraful setup. Have you heard an ETA on the glossy white EC2DW? No. Spezi soda from Germany. Wow. Well, see, you learn something new every day. That's really why I do these Setup Sundays, just to gain knowledge of the globe. The Harlem Globetrotters. Okay, it's not Nazi beer. You guys win. Wow, this guy's got the Spider-Man and the Batman. He might have to be a setup winner, all things considered. Edgeless? Is it not edgeless? Like, those don't look like stitched edges to me. The IEMs, though. Not a fan of the IEMs. And what is this monitor? LG? They have a 480 hertz. This is a pretty clean setup, I will say this much. Can you tell the difference between modern wireless and wired mice in terms of latency? Realistically, no. Like, an 8K wired connection will still beat out, like, a wireless connection, technically, but I don't know. If you're, like, ultra schizo about wireless, like, connections, maybe go wired, yeah. Then again, with new UWB tech, maybe in a year, wireless is completely reimagined. Sony gaming mouse for the win. I kind of get that, because if I don't get it quick, other people are going to get it first, and then I'm going to see it's mid, and I'm never going to review it. But if I get my hands on it, I'll just review it. So I need to buy that after the stream. Can't just, like, walk into a store. Does, like, Micro Center or Best Buy have it? New Sony products look fire. The $300 keyboard doesn't look fire. I'll say that much. Why is his mic faking downwards? Oh, yeah, it is. God, why can't I read? It's because, like, my monitor's blocking my chat, so I can only read it with my right eye. And there are probably ways to fix them. I just manage. That reminds me that my Fortnite issue got fixed. That is just a fucking miracle. There's a good Samaritan on TikTok. See, I will pick this as a winner, but now we have back-to-back winners. And it's like, there are 15, so there's more winners to go around. Wait, is this like the fucking incense thing that I didn't know what it was last time as well? Beautiful. Skyrock's V8 GOAT for that money? Yeah, Skyrock's is a great, like, budget company, which makes it so disappointing that they're not releasing any new mice. Are you going to review the Ippy Chi mouse? Now that I know what it's called, there's a better chance, because people were like, oh, Ippy's making another mouse. I was like, what's the mouse? Now you name the mouse, so there's a good chance. What's your thought on the Singularity? That is the cheap one, right? I think it's a good mouse pad for the price. Or is... I always mix up the Singularity and the Polarity in my head, because they're like glass mouse pads I don't use that sound kind of similar. ATK X1 Ultra or Skyrock's V8. If you like want a higher pump in the back, go for the Skyrock's V8. I would say it's like a better quality product than ATK, but I don't know. Okay, see now this is a Spider-Man theme setup, and there are focal clears. Wait, yeah, this is Cat Thief setup. I was like, I recognize this setup. God. I don't think it'll be like a winner for the third time or whatever, but there is the I Love New York, so that is a good... does pay homage to where Spider-Man comes from. What headset is that? It's the Focal Clear. Is there like a different headband or something? I kind of don't remember what mine looked like. They're somewhere in my apartment. What the hell is this Spider-Man head? See, this is a bit too much Spider-Man. Has there always been this much? Yeah, the setup is looking good. Oh yeah, it is. It's a cover, a headband cover. I kind of need that on my DT990s. Because one time I like kind of like twisted them, and I managed to like untwist them so they fit on my head, but it's not like a comfortable situation. So I may look into that. But yeah, setup's looking good. But gotta conserve the winners. Yeah, we'll react with mid. Update from before. Oh, is this the first setup? Oh, is this a free fall pad? This guy's like trying to gatekeep his mouse pads by putting the sleeve. This has happened in both picks. We have the little journal. The GPX is being used as a paperweight. This is symbolic. Are you still on DT990s? Brody. I thought that said Brokey at first, but really same applies. I just don't care about audio, you know? It's like, I've just never been impressed by any of the audio stuff. It's like, what, I should spend $1,000 on a DAC and an amp, then spend $1,000 on a headset, and then be like, wow, this is a bit better than it was before. It's like I did that a few years ago. It's a Metrova custom without logo. First pad was a Raiden. Got it. I thought that was just the free fall, but yeah. It is cool how Metrova offers like custom pads. I will give them credit. ULX, anime, pretty nice. I feel like I'm going slow with the setups. I've been live for 20 minutes, like maybe a few minutes into setups. I just feel like I'm speaking in slow motion. I haven't had enough caffeine. Wooting X Boardsy Zebra when? I don't know, but I feel like I say every stream that I need to make keycaps, but I really do. Really do need to make keycaps. Do you recommend Beast-X Mini for claw grip? No. I'd recommend like one of the other Beast-X models, but the Mini's more of a fingertip mouse, unless you have like really small hands. I feel like WL Mouse has been kind of AFK. Does anybody know what WL Mouse has planned? If I had to guess, it would be like a UWB implementation, but I don't know. I have not used a WL mouse product in a while. Beast X Max instead? Yeah, that could be too big, though, depending on his hand size. Is this another Matrova pad? Wow, Matrova's really taking over. I should try it. It really has been many months since I first heard of them. Shout out to Poland Spring. Honestly, I don't know how much more I'm going to endorse the brand of Poland Spring. It may start to cost money at some point. It's just getting a bit disrespectful. Looks like a different headband. What are we talking about? Oh, you might be on a delay, Yash, if you're talking about the this headband. You made the Zebra grips with X-ray pad do it. Just have them do it since they also do keycaps. That is an option. It's just I don't know if people really think of X-ray pad as a keycap company. Then again, I do use their keycaps. I have been using them for many months on end. I just wonder if Zebra keycaps would look kind of shitty. Like they would get dirty quick. Okay, we have some like 3D printed mod. Oh yeah, it's another thing since my last stream, which I think was last week, so not really that long ago. But no progress has been made on the acquisition of a Zero Mouse blade. Matrova custom printed breeze pad for less than an artisan is a no-brainer. I'll check it out, but I heard like they weren't shipping to the US, or that's like what Stubby told me, so I don't really know what their whole deal is. Audi's X Boardsy when? Isn't that a headphone company? Am I crazy? What config of a Type 99 is most similar to a GSR 3? Probably a mid. Yeah, I don't... Jewels, like, I respect this setup. It just doesn't have winning aura. I do like how it's kind of, like, crammed into a corner, though. It's efficient with space. Get a 500 by 500 if you get a breeze. A lot of people will prefer it rotated. Interesting. Matrova keeps prices low by hiring children taking a decade to ship. Many companies do that. That reminds me of Final Mouse. I don't know why that reminds me of Final Mouse, but they've been so silent all summer. It's like, it just gives me the feeling that there's going to be another delay on the centerpiece. I can hardly remember what it's called. Opinions on the Viper V4 Pro? I think it's going to drop next spring, and I have a feeling it's going to be big for the mouse scene, because 2025, Lord knows, has not been a great year for the mouse scene. And I think back, like, 2023 wasn't that great either, but 2024 was. So I'm thinking 2026 is also going to be a great year, just going off of historical trends. But, yeah. Have you tried the Optimum X Wooting? No, because it's not as good as the ADHE is. So there's just not... Like, it's not on the same, like, specs, so I don't know. But if you like the smaller form factor, I don't think there's really an issue. Okay, let's see. A Glassworks Kazumi. What is this guy? 6 months behind in the glass mousepad meta? Fucking joke. Clicks? What is this? What is this Clicks box? Does anybody know? Is that like sunglasses? What's in that size of a box? Optimum X Wooting is trash. What makes you say that? Just like the case design? Like the 50 Shades of Grey reference? Final Mouse is just trying to make their keyboard work? Yeah, I imagine that's what it is. They just can't figure out how to make it work. What mouse could replace a Viper Ultimate? Death Hour V3 is a big difference. You could try the Viper V3 Pro. The Viper V2 is the same shape as the Viper Ultimate, but like what's a good flat mouse? I wouldn't say the Zowie FK2. What mouse like has a similar spirit? Like maybe a Vaxi XE? I honestly can't tell a difference between 1K and 8K for keyboards. Yeah, that's a much more popular opinion than saying you can't feel a difference with mice. Mice have gotten so good that we've reached smartphone level improvements, nothing exciting left. It does kind of feel that way, but I just don't want to like accept that as the reality, you know, as a mouse reviewer. Case design is badly done. Gaps between side bezels PCB using a terrible alloy. Jeez. Going off on the Optimum keyboard. But yeah, I wish I could get my hands on his mouse. Is there really much of a difference between premium HE boards and budget ones like the Nufi? I mean, I haven't used a Nufi, so I haven't tried like their software, like felt the click feeling, but generally yes, in my opinion. I haven't gotten off my Gateron GT60 in months. I did for a few days to test Pulsar's new keyboard, and then honestly it wasn't even a few days. It was like 1 or 2 days, and then I went back to the GT60. Like something about this keyboard's input just feels perfect. Like I am willing to accept that keyboards can hardly get better. Have you seen the Sony InZone mouse? I have. I don't know if I want to get it. Or no, I am going to get it. It's just I don't feel strongly about it. It's like if it wasn't a Sony mouse with like this huge brand where people are asking, like I probably wouldn't. But it seems like it's just a like Fnatic product, and Fnatic kind of stopped producing their own mice and just let Lamzu do it for them. So I don't know if it's gonna be like a Lamzu factory thing. There's like two companies of obscurity in the middle. Nobody knows. Let's keep going on with setups. Is this a real setup? Is this another AI setup? God, no, this is just a maximum effort setup. Got the wall of headphones. See, you need like a wall of headphones, wall of mice, wall of keyboards. It's a bit too subtle. That's my issue with this setup. Are you going to get the in-zone mousepad? Nah, I mean, I really don't know. I probably should. I should get like the whole lineup, but I just can't spend $300 on that keyboard. It's just I have standards. Klipsch speakers. I don't know that company. What are these headphones? Looks like something I recognize. This sub's too good. That's really the issue with it. God, everybody's just like listing a new product. Yeah, where do his feet go? That's crazy. Is this like a standing desk setup? Does the desk move? Yeah, it is one of those standing desks. God, how rich is this person? The standing desk is really what does it. Everything else, it's like, okay, this is pretty modest. And what is this? Like some 8K screen? I pushed the center channel back for my legs. Interesting. What a setup. Wait, smacked. Are you Huddled's brother? Probably not. Oh, you've won setup Sunday previously. Hyperlight and Energon in the Stream Deck. God. Seems like there are a lot of things plugged in. It's probably not that many, though. The hell is this? The old iPad. It's like a monitor. It's a hybrid home theater? God. I guess that makes sense. I don't think they're a good price for the sound. W critique. Cable management done right. Yeah, wait, 2 monitors over here. Stuff is so clean. Is it a winner, though? Does it deserve to win? $30. What are these headphones? Can you make a video about what mouse is good for claw grip? I mean, I feel like I have. I should make a like top 5 video or something. There's just that question. I could name like 20 mice that are good for claw grip right now. The market's just gotten so saturated. They should add star ratings on elo shapes and a leaderboard. I think they're probably close to doing that. Every time I click on elo shapes, there's something new. He does not need any more money for the set. That's what I feel. I feel like it's a winner in spirit. It's like but it's just too clean, you know. Ask one more time, Mateo. I've even seen this question being spammed. What mousepad do you recommend for somebody with a cat that won't retain hairs? I don't know. If like you have a cat that's like shedding a lot, it's probably gonna come on like any mousepad, you know. But the Zero, that's particularly bad. You could try something with like more texture. He has 2 lights on the monitor. How big is that monitor? This? 2 light bars? Yeah, it's like it's some giant TV. I don't even know. That setup's beyond my realm, but very, very clean. I feel like this could get like 50K upvotes on Reddit. Pro tip, get rid of the cat. Wow. That's one thing. Let's see this. Now we get a more gamer setup, so to speak. Wow, with the red ULX, I still need one of these. I still have 2 of the Terex. If anybody is watching in the United States and you have a red ULX, you will trade me for either a small or a medium Terex. Let me know. First impressions of the NPO1S Ergo, it's really good. Oh wait, I just realized I picked up the standard NPO1. But yeah, the Ergo one, it's kind of like it's just like wider in the back, a bit larger feeling than the NPO1S. So I think for most people who like the nimble feeling of the NPO1S, you'll still prefer that. But if you want a lighter, slightly smaller NPO1, then that's where I think the new one is, like, it makes sense to get. But the side buttons seem to like have some post travel after just like, I don't know, what I have like 6 hours of Fortnite with it. So I don't know how a side button, like Vaxi seems like they need to have some eureka moment when it comes to side buttons. Like the clicks are a fucking miracle. Sensor implementation's great, like build quality, but the side buttons, they're just so-so. I have a ULX competition small. What color, though? The color's really what matters. Let's see this setup. We have mouse collection in the back. These are all respectable mice, honestly. 3 monitors. The hell is this game? Is this like a Roblox thing? I don't even know. Oh, wow. The Cicada Wing grips with the seal of approval stickers on. What is this? A Piranha mouse? Very clean. And the Zins. Just the cherry on top. IEMs. Some keyboard. This is a good setup. This guy also have the winner roll? I don't think so. Are you still playing Bad Business? No, I don't think anybody is. I haven't played a Roblox shooter since like 2022, maybe? I feel like that's a lie. I've probably played like once since then, but yeah, I don't really dabble in that. Oh, I didn't even realize the racing setup as well. What the hell is the Lamzu Atlantis doing there? Maybe it helps with the racing. Do you need like a keyboard and mouse for racing games? Am I insane? You're on Pet Simulator and Grow a Garden? Yeah. And, what's it called? The Brain Rot one? Is that even a Roblox game? Because I saw it on Fortnite. That's the only reason I know the name. But I don't know the game. I just know it has to do with Brain Rot. Yeah, I'm on Pet Simulator as well. Steal a Brain Rot. I thought it was What the Brain Rot. I should actually make that game. That's my next 7-figure idea. What the Brain Rot. Let's see. Is this actually like a photo that somebody sent in? Or is this like a different POV? This should be a winner, honestly. Like, what? Who takes a photo? Like, this is just like fucking... What is that? Like bubble wrap? Saran wrap? See, that's the thing. You give me 15 winners, and I'm just like throwing them out like candy. On your most recent Glassworks vid, what's the black mouse you spin at 10 seconds? Probably the Tens mouse. Yeah, it is the Tens mouse, because I put on the Ghost Glide skates on them. Does bro have a noose? Oh yeah, I didn't even notice this in the back. Jesus, is that a belt? Or is that... No, are those like bands, like resistance bands? We're gonna think those are resistance bands. Yeah, I mean, this is a fucking winner. Congratulations. Nothing is even set up. Well, I think this is taken from the perspective of the setup. But maybe I'm wrong. This looks like a couch or a bed or a... I don't even know, man. This looks like when AI was new. Yeah, and the landscape, like the... Pretty incredible. The dartboard as well. The more you look, the more you see. Best budget gaming mouse? What's your budget? I see you're from what looks like a Russian-speaking country. I don't know. What do people in Russia like? Like ATK mice? Skyrocks? Just like whatever's like under 60 USD on AliExpress, probably. Panoramic, yes. Pretty incredible, that one. Glorious Model D. That's really not the mouse I'd be recommending at this point. Glorious Model D wireless or OP1? I would go with the OP1, presuming you want a small mouse. I mean, those are very different in terms of size. I do, like, with all of the people who use the OP1, I remember it used to be, like, frequently returned on Amazon. Like, people go from large ergos to the OP1. That's just crazy to me. Russia loves Red Dragon? Yeah, but I don't love Red Dragon, so I'll save them from that. Kathy, stop hating on setups better than yours. True. If I don't win for my super rare Deftones vinyl, I'm going to be mad. Well, we'll have to see the vinyl to believe. Yo, Mem with the $10 super chat. Thank you very much. I'm about to cook some eggs. Are we feeling scrambled or over easy, Boardman? Definitely scrambled. I'm definitely a scrambled egg and an omelet guy primarily. Thank you for the $10. I hope you have the best eggs you've ever prepared. Bro just took my number one. I don't know how I got that. It might, like, if nobody donates, it might be a chat thing. But wow, the 10 big ones. Very shocking. You got the XM2 W4K V2? No, I don't. I was waiting, like, 1 week to see if it would show up from Endgame Gear, but I guess they really just didn't send it to me. So I will just buy one. And, I mean, that's just shocking. I don't get an XM2. I guess because I said the OP1 was... Like, I was disappointed that they didn't decrease the weight. Maybe they thought I'd feel the same about the XM2, but it's like, it is what it is. Over easy? See, I don't know. Like, if you're a real egg eater, do you consistently like over easy? Or is it just like an every now and then thing? Is it like the egg and whole or eggs benedict? I also built my guitar myself. That's plus points. Wait. Well, just make sure to mention these things in the description of your message so I don't overlook it. Let's see this, though. We have Go XLR setup. That's the only thing that's on. Oh, and Discord. OP1 Sound Kooning. It's actually very based peripherals. Looks like an orange Raiden. Rubik's Cube. I don't know about this keyboard layout. Now you have a normal keyboard layout, so it makes up for it. Real eggers eat omelets or scrambled? True. Scrambled is the daily driver for real. See, I'm glad people understand. What's your current main mouse? It had been the Viper V3 Pro and the Death Adder V4 Pro. Like, I was kind of just on autopilot for a few weeks using those, but now, I mean, it's really only been a few days I've had this, but I'm just rocking the NPO1S Ergo. But, I mean, it's just kind of because I have a new mouse to review, and it's so rare having a new mouse that, like, isn't from Pulsar. Over easy at like a breakfast restaurant. Yeah, if you're in like a old-fashioned diner, there's something very, very nostalgic about that. Damn, this guy has a very clean mouse collection. Very, very clean. Wait, actually, this is like a display case for like cards or something. That's actually smart. Or is it like a fucking fridge? I don't know, but just that structure. Actually, like I see this for mice, and I believe it's so hard for that to happen. Wow, I'm actually going to consider it. This may have to be a winner. And the dongle situation, not looking pretty. Yo, APG with the $5. Got the Fenrir ASIM. I'm getting a lag when it's wireless no matter what polling rate and firmware. You ever experienced this with a mouse? How are... G-Wolf's dongles are still pretty shoddy when it comes to wireless interference. So I'm guessing like you might be in like a cluttered wireless environment. Could be a USB thing, but if other wireless mice are okay, I'm not sure. But yeah, I haven't had that issue with my Fenrir ASIM. Or any recent G-Wolves nice. Dude spammed the question so much you don't know it. I actually didn't see it, so maybe that's a good strat. But I appreciate the 5 nonetheless. Got the XU Crazy Late from Boardsy Fest and Boardsy Saturn from 2 streams ago. Got a new desk and microphone. Moved recently. Wait. Oh, shit. Here it is. It's looking clean. Wait, this is a new Saturn? Looks like yellowed. Or am I crazy? Or am I misinterpreting? Yeah, the Crazy Light from Boardsy Fest. This looks clean. Microphone. It's just a modest setup. I used to have one of these drawers. Need some character, though. Need some character. I thought my mice addiction was bad. Well, yeah, see, it becomes... When you go from an addiction to a display, that's how you know you've made it. There's, like, the keyboards as well. Damn, that mouse display case, though. See, I don't know. Are either of these a winner? Should I hold off on the winners? Probably natural light bouncing off the walls, making it yellow? It could be. Yeah, true. It is like kind of a yellow wall. This guy is the Smithsonian of modern mouse-related peripherals. Somebody should do that. We need a museum of mice. There's been 4 winners, so there are still 11 left. Almost 40 minutes into a stream. That's pretty impressive. Yeah, I don't know. It's like sometimes if a setup's too nice, it's like, I just don't know. Boardsy Center hadn't been available in a year, so it is probably actually yellow. That is true. M6 Lite Plus keyboard. What company makes that? The M6 Lite. Incot 029 for 50. I don't know the Incot names. I think I tested the G23, but I was watching, like, I don't remember who I was watching, but they were just going through these different Incot models, and I was like, wow, I don't know any of these mice. You should award one for worst each time, too. I always give credit to bad setups. It's just not many people send them in at this point. I'm only, like, 4 minutes into submission, so as always, I need to hurry up. Wow, this guy has the, like an artisan, what is this, a Zero I'm going to imagine, hung up? Never seen that before. I should do it with the Zebra edition. Just wait till mine? I'm trying to get through. I'm chugging along, so to speak. The GPX Dex? Wow, using the Raiden as a keyboard mat is crazy. This is, oh, 00. Actually, my apologies. It's an Artisan Zero, but still, nonetheless. Yo, Neon Thunder X With the 1,000, what is that? Is that the Thai bot? Do I finally have the currency down? I know, of 1,000 of them, though. Thank you very much. Or is that Vietnamese? Or is it a peso of some kind? 1,000 of them. Wow, I can't get over that. Do you think a Kitsu, Hyperlight, etc. will come out with a V23950 version? Also, have you tried an Attack Shark R11? I've not tried a R11. But I should test out some of the new Attack Shark mice, because I am many models behind. But a Kitsu Hyperlight, it would make sense. Somebody actually showed me this model of a larger Akitsu that they somehow got their hands on that was white, and I had no idea about that. But yeah, it's weird that Hitscan hasn't released another mouse either. Am I the only person who finds it weird that they just release one mouse and then never do anything? Also, I think my chat is stuck unless nobody has said anything after the 1,000 mysterious currency donation. How good is the Mad R nowadays? It's not something I'd really recommend, but if you can find one under $40, it's still it'll get the job done. Indian rupee. Okay, now I know what the currency is. The Indian rupee. Wow, thank you very much. 1,000 of them. Okay. It's it is honestly hard for me to tell. I need to study these currencies. Is there a place we can still buy your mousepad with the very colorful mouse on it? Yeah, those are on X-Ray Pad. If you go to the Heavy Bee on X-Ray Pad's website, some of the designs should be mine. And I think the one with the colorful mouse is called... It's called either Orthodox or Mosque. It's one of the two. Orthodox might be the one in the Catholic Church. There is the mouse that's or there's also the Bordsy Fest pad. I've released a lot of AI-generated mouse pads. Oh, my keyboard's starting to type on its own. It does that sometimes. There hasn't been a single Zero Mouse Blade review since the mouse has started to ship a month ago. My theory is Optum only made a few dozen of them. I thought there were 1,000. That's what I was under the impression of. But I don't think they actually started to ship a month ago. Maybe they did. Because I didn't buy one. I don't have a tracking number. I remember the drop was July 5th or something. It's fucking crazy. First, your PC crashes on Fortnite, now your keyboard's possessed? No, that's just because I haven't, it's not called verifying, but it's just one of the settings in the software on all of these Hall effect boards, and it just, makes the keys fine for a few weeks, and then they start to tweak out. But my Fortnite crashing issue is fixed. I am truly so grateful. I knew it was a curse. It was it was my Wi-Fi driver. An inactive Wi-Fi driver needed to be disabled. And that was causing my PC to restart every time I closed Fortnite. In a vacuum, that is the most insane issue. But I am cured. I am fucking fine. The first time I closed Fortnite and it didn't crash in multiple minutes, genuine, weight lifted off my shoulders. What do you think about OP1 with literal Kawhi Leonard size hands? Do you have it? Do you know it works? If you're fine with it with huge hands, then you're fine. But if you notice it being way too small, then I'd recommend something larger. Endgame Gear does have the XM2 as well, which is obviously a different style of shape, but it does accommodate larger hands. But I don't even know. How are you enjoying the new season of Fortnite? I'm hardly playing the actual new chapter. I've just been playing Reload with one of my friends who got back into Fortnite. I don't know though. I like the idea of the wrecked revolver, and I see they made some changes to the medallion, so I might play some more. Too many things plugged in. That wasn't my issue on Fortnite, or I don't know. Maybe you were referring to a setup. This one's crazy with the 00. Can't get over that. It's a little London bus. M-Cho's L7 Ultra better than Viper V3 Pro? I mean, it's a much smaller, lighter mouse. It could be better for you, but it's not a better mouse. It's probably a better buy. But it's much smaller. Is the WM mouse Ying worth buying in your opinion? It can be, if you want a lighter OP1 style, but that's really the only... I haven't tried a newer batch, so maybe the quality's a bit better, clicks are better. It is a good weight and shape. Can give it that much. M-Cho's K7 Ultra is the Viper V3 clone. L7 Ultra is a different shape. Yeah, I should try some of the new M-Chos. I need to try new M-Chos, new ATK, new Attack Shark. New fucking endgame gear. Like, so many mice. Yet it feels like I'm missing nothing by not reviewing them. That's really my disconnect with the mouse market. K7 Ultra is heavier than Viper V3. Oh yeah, I remember this from last stream. That really kills it for me. Same with the Ewoodin mouse. But I heard Kaisona had a cheaper Viper V3 Pro. Or, not cheaper, lighter. Obviously cheaper. I bought EV63 keyboard. Is it good? Yeah, it's probably fine. And it's like, I doubt you'll be able to notice if anything performs better. Like, that'll really be noticeable. But I'm a Gateron GT60 enthusiast. I'm a Hisense player. Should I go with the Type 99 or the Zero? It just depends if you want a slower pad or something a bit quicker. If you're saying you're Hisense as in you want more control, probably go with the... Oh, fuck. I just totally forgot which mice I was talking about. Lost your question. Unfortunate. Type 99. There it is. Static friction is kind of glidey, and if I have bad days, I aim... I don't know which pad you're talking about, but that does make sense. Lower static friction, more shaky you are likely to be. Let's see. God, is this multiple? Yeah, that is multiple animals. I was like, this is like a fucking lion on your desk. Artisan Zero. See, people say that cat hair is such an issue, but this person has no fear with their Artisan Zero. It was so super cheap though, like $70 for Chinese citizens. Damn. Yeah, see, like, I can't even imagine what the mouse market's like living in China using the renminbi. Thoughts on X-Lite, Crazy Light for pure fingertip? Could be the move. I mean, why? Do you like having like kind of an asymmetrical feeling for your fingertip? So I feel like the Crazy Light would just be a bit better. Like the X2 Crazy Light, not the X-Lite. X2H Mini for €61, but goddamn what a horrible pre-click travel. Just the standard X2H Mini? Yeah, I mean, that seems like the fair price for it at this point. Not really like a steal. Is Windows key worth buying? I've never not had Windows, but I would, if I didn't have Windows, I would certainly get a key, but I don't know. If you're living fine without it, then it's okay. How does the Singularity compare to newer glass pads? Singularity, in my mind, is just essentially a SkyPad 4.0. So it's just kind of more or less like that. It's a very fine pad. I don't even know. The Singularity is so much cheaper that I feel like in any comparison, it's obviously the better buy. But it's not like easy to acquire. The glass mousepad market, it's just such a chore. It's really the only word for it. I do respect this setup. Wow, there are 3 heart emojis. 3 heart emojis. That's like fucking 3 big booms. That's gotta be enough for a win. This is probably... I mean, there is plenty of personality. There's this giant crack in the wall, and there's the cats. But other than that, it's a very minimal setup. You know, I don't usually go the minimal route. Don't buy a Windows key, use mass grapple. I don't even know what that is. First time getting a Pulsar. Thoughts on the X-Lite V4? It's just very similar to the Zowie EC in terms of shape. So if you want an ergo that's going to be light, it's going to be like not at the crazy high price tier of mice. It's like a fine mouse for the price. It's just not like I'm not going to main the X-Lite just because I don't care for the shape. We got a Zowie ZA. Nice to see. Lethal Gaming Gear Saturn Pro. Very respectable. Oh, is this the guitar that was built, or is this a different guitar? Wow, see, sometimes I'm like, wow, this is a nice setup, and I see the person has already won Setup Sunday in the past. Some people just have it in them. They have natural talent. Viper V3 Pro, Rode mic stand, some signed guitar, weird-looking vertical monitor. It's a good setup. I will not give it the repeat win, but it does have my respect. Some of these questions or like these messages are really long about mousepads. I just like can't justify reading them. But again, I spent a lot of time talking. I could probably read it. It's like an X-Soft versus soft debate. Wow, interesting stuff. This might stick with me in the afterlife if I don't confess. Zebra X2 Crazy is back in stock. Yeah, I did see that. I was thinking about commenting like false alarm on my post or something, but then I just decided not to. But then I was thinking, like, oh shit, are people not going to go check it out because they think it's out of stock? And I was like, what is this, like maybe 5 people? But it was a whole debate I had with myself. But yeah, the Zebra Crazy Light is still available on Pulsar's website and at other retailers. Where can you buy the Singularity? I truly don't know. I think there's another drop coming up. You gotta just follow like Tekusai. That's really how the glass mousepad scene works. You just gotta hope you're there in time for the drop, and if you're not, don't worry. There's a new pad coming out in 2 weeks. Let's see. Lethal Gaming Gear Saturn, very dirty monitor. Is this the ATK F1 Extreme, or is this a? Wait, no. What is this shape? What the hell? Is that the matte? It's like not the matte R. What shape has this like level of comfort groove? Help me out, Chinese mouse people. If you don't notice it, okay. Why is MCHO's web software? MCHO's web software is down. That's funny to think about. Mad G Max? It could be. That's like a mouse I don't know the look of. F1? Does it look like the F1? Did the F1 have that type of side and side button? Thoughts on the Sony InZone mouse? I don't have any thoughts yet, but I will be getting it next week, so thoughts will come. I wasn't too impressed by it. But I guess the fact that like Sony's releasing a mouse that's pretty big. Dongle shape is Mad G. Oh yeah, dongle shape. That does kind of look like, I don't even know. Can't be arsed. But this is a good budget setup. I will give it this much. And if there was like any pizzazz, this would be a winner. It's priced at $150. Yeah, I know. That feels a bit like, I guess considering how big of a company they are, it's not like outrageous, but probably is going to wind up feeling like it should be closer to 100. Maybe I'll be wrong though. Maybe I'll have it dialed in. But the pads seem like a clone of Fanatics, like 6mm pads. Thoughts on Artisan Hayateotsu V2 for Fortnite? I mean, between that, the Key 83, and the Hien for Fortnite, I always like the Hien just because of the, I guess I kind of like the X and Y difference on Fortnite with all of the verticality, but the O2's fine if you like a textured pad, but it wouldn't be my first choice for Fortnite of Artisan's lineup. But it's like if I stuck to it for a month, I feel like I'd be playing perfectly fine Fortnite. I'm a comp player, I don't know, what do I have to buy? I mean, like, plenty of pros use the Artisan Zero. Like, fucking, I remember, just a ton of pros use the Zero. Are you on the finals or not? No, I haven't been on the finals in a while, since like, maybe like 2 weeks. Back on Fortnite, where I belong. Those are big speakers? That is true. What brand is it? Can't see the brand. What is this? Young Lean as well. Respect. We've got some lights going around the desk. Is this a custom, like, glass mousepad? Looks like it. Didn't know you had a finals arc. It was like a week or two. While I was upset at Fortnite for crashing my PC every time I tried to close it. It's a Matrova Vane? Is that... Wait, oh, this is fucking clearly stitching. Wait, right? Yeah, I think so. Which one of Artisan would you buy for Fortnite? I'd recommend, like, buying the Zero and the Hien. Like, get both of them, because you can get, like, 2 for 1 with the shipping costs. And just pick whichever one you like more. If you're just going to get one, maybe the Zero, but I'd say try both. Or you could get, like, the Zero and the O2. Is that a ZA? I don't think so. Wait, yeah, where is the mouse dongle? What the fuck? That's a good catch, whoever just mentioned it. Where is the mouse dongle? No way they put the dongle, like, under the desk or something. Very suspicious. LA1 worth it for 44 euros? Probably not. I'd say OP1 Wii is probably better. Wait, under speaker? There's no space under the speaker. It could be, like, back here. Yeah, wait, what the hell? That's an Inca with the dongle behind the left monitor. Okay, it's an Inca. Interesting. Very shocking setup. Oh, it did even say Inca. Pavlov? The hell is the Pavlov keyboard? Zero is just good for overall use. Yeah, Zero is a very safe, like, all-arounder pad. I like the Vaxi PD150 as well. It's not like something I'll probably recommend, like, actually buying that much, because Vaxi pads do, like, I don't know, pricing and availability on them always seems weird, but it's a good surface. How much will the new... I don't know. You should check with Tekusai. But the Zane is going to be 110 if that's what you're talking about. Hello, Conrad. It's been a long time since you cared about PC mice. Are you caring about any other types of mice. Glad to have you back. Let's see, this is a cool case with the mesh. Lethal Gaming Gear Hyperion, Maya X, some IEMs, keyboard. This is a good setup. Credit where it's due. Wow, and the little fucking, like a suitcase. I've never seen this before, honestly. Is that like, does that come with the case? Do you like do this yourself? Yeah, those did look like the Critical IEMs. I had these at one point. That's crazy. They must be old then, unless this is like a newer model. It just looks similar. I really fucked with my LA1. Yeah, I mean, the LA1 was just a very mixed... It was like an unfortunate mouse release, but I have a feeling I know what's going to happen with the LA1 in the future. For the Singularity ones, the later versions are still $490 by $420, but cost $45. I feel like that is still a very fair price. Sorry for repeating, what is the best $50 mouse nowadays? $50, I mean, what's better than the Mad R at $50? Is there even like a budget mouse that gets recommended more? Is there cheaper Attack Shark stuff, like anything like that? I'd still say a Mad R at that price point, but if you go a bit higher. LH2, something like that. Ippy Float. Is the Ippy Float still available at 50? The MCHO's also, yeah, MCHO's mice are at 50 as well, especially some of the like lower spec versions. Refresh, that will actually do something. I do have a feeling. I don't see you putting emojis. Have any of these been winners? I actually might have an issue today where I don't pick enough winners. Some type of sick drama. At $50, I'd just go on Marketplace. Whenever people say a low, like a budget, I just always assume they're looking at a different country, like using AliExpress. How do you feel about the Ponish Labor Day Lucky Box offerings? Just obviously a scam. I mean, I bought one of their Chinese, like, fucking Lucky New Year boxes in 2021, and it like, I don't remember what I got. But it's just, like, they're just selling you extra inventory. Maybe you'll win, though. Maybe you'll be the lucky winner. Let's see. Are either of these winners? Should I give one of them a winner? Should I flip a coin? I do like the suitcase. That small PC deserves to win. I did notice at the last second that is self-suggesting, but I'll give it the win. Yeah, but now this person probably feels betrayed. It's not a bad setup. Not a bad setup in the slightest. We've got that greenery to look over at. Kind of boring. Which one? The small PC, but it's innovative. It can be very boring, but this alone, the little strap, is enough to get the win. Will you review any Matrova pads? I really should. But I also have a Two Dudes gaming pad that's being worked on, the American-made steel mouse pad. You should check out the I Want to Sell section of the Boardseed Discord. Lots of good deals from fellow enthusiasts. There is indeed a Want to Sell section in my Discord, and so there is a buy and trading zone. Buy, sell, trade, if that is what you want to do. Anyone know if V3 of Pulsar mice fixes pre-travel? Well, depends which model, because they're on like different versions. Like the X-Lite V4 should have much less pre-travel than like the X-Lite V2. EC2 broke. Will I get on with a Death Hour V3 Hyperspeed? It'll be a bit smaller, like noticeably smaller, not as wide in your hand. But yeah, you could. For $50, it's not bad, especially if you're fine with going smaller. If you want something close to the EC2, though, there's like the Pulsar X-Lite. So many EC clones. Can't wait to get back stateside so I can build my own setup again. Wow, where are you at, Bugs? For what reason are you out of this beautiful country? Any Ergo recommendations bigger than Death Hour V3 Hyperspeed, smaller than Death Hour V4? That is a good amount of the market. I mean, you could... I don't think you'd want a GPX Dex. That's, like, probably too big. I think, like, EC2 clones, probably boring. Maybe, like, a Lamzu Thorn. Like, Zaiwu mouse from Pulsar. They also have, like... Pulsar has a lot of Ergos, honestly. Military, that's what I imagined. In the Middle East right now. Wow. Hope you're well. This girl I went to elementary school with is in Qatar in the military right now, so... There's always something happening in that region. Always something. Wish you well. Tevolution Terra. That's a mouse that exists. I just don't consider the... I just like don't consider G703 clones like really a modern shape. Like, I tried that in the Sprime and the Pulsar X3. Like, when's the last time anybody mentioned the Pulsar X3? And it's just not, like, it's not it. But if you enjoyed the G703, God bless. Using a Viper V3 Pro now. What is this? A Viper Ultimate. Wow, on the smallest mousepad ever. Good God. With the glasses, though, that's what counts. Old-fashioned looking keyboard. I can't get over this lack of mouse space. What is this, like 200 millimeters? Not even 300. Tragic. Recently got a LGG Neptune full desk. Feels great. Glad to hear. I was thinking about making a desk pad with X-ray pad, because it's just been so long since I've been on a desk pad. JVX is out for delivery today. Is it the truth? If you want like a very skinny ergo, you'll probably like it a lot. If you want something like kind of fat and like hand filling, most likely not. Guitar is dope. Been out there that a few times in a tiny country off the coast of Saudi at the moment. Wow, what a place to be. Worth it to upgrade to ULX comp/prophecy from the regular ULX. Sorry, boards, you just want an answer. If you're having like quality issues, you're dissatisfied with the regular ULX. But if not, I'd say save your money. But I honestly, like, I know it's not been that long since the ULX released, but if you're on like an early batch unit and it still feels good, that's kind of like, that's exceeding expectations of Final Mouse's quality. Yo, what's the teal mouse in your thumbnail? It's the Vaxi NPO1S Ergo. It's the new, it's like a new version. It's a bit larger than the NPO1S. Kind of view it as a smaller NPO1. Review on that is coming this week. Never used a full desk pad, thought I'd try it. Never need a wireless mouse either, but I thought I was wrong. I learned I was wrong. Yeah, happens. Happens with this space. What is this? It's like an edible arrangement? No, it's like a Lego. Same thing. G Pro better than the Mad R, and like in my opinion, GPX2 is better than all the Chinese like clones of it. I think again, Mad R is not a clone, but I'm thinking of like the ATK A9 or like M-Cho's mice. Like, I don't know, they're just not a GPX clone that actually feels better. Edible arrangement. I walked past one yesterday and I was like, wow, I can't believe these places still exist. Yeah, this is a clean setup. Both the monitors. Oh, that's the same one I've been looking at. Well, to be fair, like if you're a fucking child under the age of 4, and Legos do look like an edible arrangement in that scenario. Guarantee you that Lego set. Is that even Legos? It's like some off-brand Lego. Probably says not for children under the age of 3. How many mice do you have in total? A lot. Like, but then again, I sell so many, probably over 200 in the apartment right now. Maybe even more. How many more winners? Like 10 or so? Honestly, a lot. An hour in, and I still have the usual amount of winners remaining. Then again, I'm only like 6 minutes into setups. I don't know how that's fucking possible, but it is what it is. There's been 6. See, that's what Kathy is here for. So there's 9 winners remaining if my math serves me. Let's see this. Is this an orange artisan? I don't like see a logo. Oh, I see a logo. Is this a Matrova pad? Is this the tilted Matrova Breeze people speak of? WL mouse. What the hell is this? Is that like Asus, but you just like remove the A? I don't know. Is this AI generated? Who really knows? Chinese Lego. Oh, it's the Tang Dao. Interesting. Very rare. Never won a giveaway. My luck is cooked. Did I skip over your setup? You still have a chance. See, I feel like this is another could be winner. Could be winner. Yeah, this guy does need a new mouse pad, Loki. I will go back and give this one the win. He does have the edible arrangement Lego after all. Won a $10 Fortnite card in Chapter 3. Yeah, if I was like I would do a ton of V-Bucks giveaways if I was like a Fortnite creator. Instead, I give away mice. Can I win giveaway? I need a new mouse pad. Well, if your setup wins, you win. It's out of your hands, really, once it's submitted. Okay. Gotta speed it up. Vaxi XEV2. I recently traded that for a Zowie U2 DW. For the first time, I have a DW version of the U2. But I no longer have my Vaxi XE, so that's what happens with the trade. The Vaxi PD plus hard. Is this one that I missed, or they didn't send me? I don't remember this pad. I just have the PD like 150 and the 140. Looting 80, pretty bait. I mean, this is a good setup. It's not like ultra lightweight with the GPX as well. It's just a true authentic gaming. What mice are you having fun with claw gripping? Just like, it's really recently, it's been Viper V3, Death Air V4, and then Vaxi. A bit of the XM2 as well, but yeah, I haven't been using much. Which is why my video output's been lower, even though, like, I'm fucking gotta get back on the grind. Let's see this one. What's this, like a standard? Is this just a light? Yeah, I thought that was an RGB GPX. What do you think is the best mouse for P8 Artisan Skates plus Raiden Mid? Wow, so you're figuring out your mouse based on the skates and mouse pad you have. That's an interesting way to look at it. I don't know. It's like your preferences for a mouse matter more, and then you just like put the skates on the mouse. I feel like there hasn't been much coming out recently. Yeah, and that always is the issue. Mouse reviewing is it's a seasonal thing, but even the things that have been coming out are just like meh. It's like the ATK duck bill. I really should just get that mouse. I've thought about getting it so much. It's like, what's the worst that happens if I get it? Boardsy phone blowing up as usual. Yeah, I always wonder like what these notifications are when my phone buzzes. I always hope it's never anything important. It never is. Super mid? Yeah, Logitech needs to release a mouse, like get their reputation back on the right track. Does ATK not send you review units? No, I DM'd them asking. I'll tell you guys the story. Like, because I saw a review, I'm like, okay, I kind of want it. Oh, it's Daz in the chat. This is whose review I saw. And I go to ATK's website. I'm like, this is simply too much. And then I go to make an affiliate account, and I'm still like, ugh, this is a bit too much. And then I see they do a summer sale. I'm like, wow, this is for me. Or it's a back-to-school sale. And I'm very close to buying it. I think I'm going to buy it now. If I could have stacked my code on top of the sale, I would have bought it already. But, you know, you live, you learn. I will ask the ATK guy about it. Well, they sent me a unit in the past, but I don't know if they like me very much. Like, posted an email they sent me. It was a whole ordeal. Does MCHOS do review samples? I think I got MCHOS mice through Mech Keys back then. Mech Keys, what happened to them? Helen from Mech Keys, if you're watching this. Send me some more mice. Would you suggest a Superlight 2 for 19x9 CM hands for palm grip? I mean, it wouldn't be like my first suggestion or like an endgame palm grip mouse, but it certainly will work. You can find one for like under 120 USD, maybe it's worth going for. Yeah, if you palm grip, lots of like medium-sized, similar shape ergos out there. You've been glazing ATK in your vids? I wouldn't say that's true. I just give fucking credit to the ATK F1 Extreme. MCHOS charges me for review units like 30% off. God, on their like $50 mice? I guess that's how they keep them so cheap. Charging for review units, though. At that point, it's not really a review unit. I guess it is. It's a discounted review unit. I think that's like commonplace in some, like the headphone industry or whatever. We excited for Battlefield 6? Not at all. That's just not my type of game. But for people who are, I hope it's good. I just don't want to feel like so slow and like part of a big team. I know there's like game modes with smaller teams, but it's like, I don't know. I'd genuinely rather play Crunker than Battlefield. Let's see. Sunny setup. Oh wow, this is not even a PC setup, but it's very clean. Having a SkyPad but not a PC. Pretty incredible. Mad Lion's keyboard as well. See, this is what a winner looks like. This is somebody who will greatly appreciate the Lethal Gaming Gear gift card. And when has this like incense style become a trend? Because it's really like, it's all I see on these setups now. Need Logitech to do something like X2 shape or even Death Adder? Nah. Logitech, we don't need that. Like, we need a super light mini, if anything. Maybe a super light large. Probably not that. I mean, they already released their Ergo with the Dex. Like, that was their solution for the Ergo market. Gaming aromatherapy? I might get back into candles. Or maybe this is the future of candles. Maybe people have already had this thought and moved to whatever this is. We need better build quality from Logitech? We've seen more releases. Oh yeah, wait, this is a winner though. Congratulations to the future PC gamer. Logitech is like Toyota. I'd say they're a bit more expensive than Toyota. Has the reputation for being. We need Wardsy incense? Yeah, maybe I could make a zebra incense or a zebra candle. Wait, a zebra candle would actually look cool. Has anybody ever thought of this? After the Battlefield 6 beta, they're slowing the movement. I did see tweets about that, but then it's like you can only read so many tweets about Battlefield, so you just lose your mind. GPUs already catch on fire, don't need any more fire risk with candles. Well, you just got to keep the candle far enough away from being a threat. Wow, this looks like my setup. Holy shit. I think it's because I had, or I currently have this exact color desk. I skipped a few, though, but I can tell you that one's likely going to be a winner. Damn, but here we have the Turkish flag. Shout out to the Turks. There is a guy from Turkey who's trying to sell me Anavar. Let's see, what is this? Is this the Hyperion? What mousepad is this? Not the Hyperion, I don't think. These big-ass fucking stitched edges, kind of like wavy looking. It's another Mad Lions keyboard. Where do we submit setups? You can click the pinned comment, or it's in the description on the stream. It's in my Discord, but honestly, an hour and 10 minutes into the stream, it's unlikely that I will see your setup if you submit it now. Unless I start going at the speed of light. But we have an OP1. Very good. Or start doing pay-to-win setups. With all these winners, it could be. That's a Matty OW viewer. It's a Tangdao SR. Still most likely a Matty OW viewer. Has Matty OW been aiming recently? I haven't seen any or heard of any Kovacs records being broken, but it's entirely possible I'm just missing it. We need SteelSeries to do a hard comeback. That would be nice, but it's unlikely. They're just a headphone company. And they still sell Apex Pros miraculously because every Fortnite Pro uses it. He's always aiming? Yeah, I mean, what am I thinking? Peachy Matty's never going to stop aiming. He's been doing some world records? Yeah, I guess it's not on my Twitter feed. I remember there was a few months this year where the only thing on my Twitter feed was Israel and Palestine. And then it eventually stopped being that. So now I'm not getting any aiming either. Tragic. Super Light 2 is 130 in my country, and V3 Pro is 200. So it was Attack Shark X11 for 20 just to test the V3 shape. That's honestly not a bad idea. XM2 8K V2 review when? If I have to buy one, if they're not sending it to me, I don't even know if I'm going to get the wired version. I might just get the wireless. Because, what can I say? It's the same tech as the OP1. It's just the XM2 shape wired, and it is lighter. So, yeah, I will probably, use the wireless one for a good amount of time. We finally got into the politics section of Saturday streams. True, but I guess there's not really any pressing political issues to talk about. What is there? Oh, yeah, Trump said he was going to make that announcement yesterday, and then there was, no big announcement. Oh yeah, the National Guard's coming to New York. Yeah, really not much on the political agenda this week. The Mongols just fucked Vitality, GG. Mongols are always playing when I stream. It's very interesting. Good for them. Wait, isn't Vitality... That's Zywoo's team, yes? No, not Zywoo. Going out sad. Somebody was in the comments of my YouTube short that I posted this week saying that Donk wasn't the GOAT because he only, farms T1 teams after all of the good teams have lost. I was like, that's a good mindset. Chinese clones are actually the best for trying a variety of different shapes without spending tons of money. Yeah, second only to the Zowie mouse fitting kit, which was a legendary product back in the day. Oh my, Stubby. I don't think he's here anymore in the stream. But wait, look at this. The zebra pattern thing for the plant. Zebra mouse. Only missing a zebra mouse pad. And the Celsius. Never had one of these. My friends always get mad at me when I say that. Are you a better Fortnite player than current Mongrel? Probably not, right? Like, is he still making, like, heats? Like, you think if he's making heats, that's probably better than me, who just doesn't touch comp. I'm low-key moving, and I'm motivated now that my game doesn't crash my PC. I'm gonna reach some rapid improvement. What do you get if you win? You get a $30 gift card to Lethal Gaming Gear. Usually I do mention that in the pinned comment. I can report nothing too crazy in the Middle East at the moment. See, and we have on-the-ground analysis. That's the thing about my stream and the subsequent news network. Don't forget Orbital Pathfinder best mouse to test shapes. That is also true. How did you fix it? It's my recent tweet. I got a random comment on TikTok from a good Samaritan saying to disable my Wi-Fi drivers in Device Manager, and that actually fucking fixes it. For some reason, when I close Fortnite, my Wi-Fi driver was crashing my PC, and now it's no more. Like, I don't even get it. Actually cleaning my room with this as the background. Let's go, Stubby. Dialed in. I mean, the setup is looking clean, yet cleanable. Got the 4114 sticker. Do you have any reviews coming up, Stubby? Or are you tapped out of the game? No, man. Why did my fucking thing reset? Wow, have I actually gotten through this? I'm over an hour behind? Good God. This actually might be my worst setup Sunday performance yet. Maybe I'll just stream longer. Wait, where the hell is Stubby setup? Okay, here it is. Shit. Rate my setup. Okay, what is this? What language is this? Is that fucking Thai? Hindi? Is that really? That's what I thought. Because I see it on Twitter a lot. But I was like, this also reminds me of, like, Thailand. Do you use glass pads? Not really. Just like when I have to review them. Like, the past few weeks, I've probably used more. That's Bengali, really. Bengali, coming out of left field. I knew a kid named Jawad Chowdhury in high school. He was Bengali. Wonder what's become of him. YCAV Nut 65. Is that really like the keyboard name? Nothing surprises me. We have the Nut 65. SU64 Ultra. God, see, like, too many words, my friend. Too many words. Chilkey. This is like a... Oh, yeah, there's the Chilkey. I have this mouse. I only, like, unboxed it once, and I wasn't impressed. I put it back. But now I see some people are actually, like, reviewing it and enjoying it. So I don't know. Oh, it's the large edition. I don't know if I've tried the large, but... This is a cool setup. There are just too many words. What is this? Some type of song. Chilkey large is mid at best. Just all of the Chilkey mouse products I was never big on, but maybe they're better than they were when I got sent them. Scroll down, you will love my setup. I gotta keep going in order. That's the thing. Unless somebody super chats and puts a time, then I'm forced to go to that time. But I can't really break the rule beyond that. Clusters Akira. Like, what is this? Is this the audio product? Is that a mouse? Is that a mouse pad? There are like a million fucking just random mouse pad companies. Let's see. Wow. Zebra Zero. Is this a Boardsy Fest winner copy? Most likely. I mean, how else could you really get one? Is this wireless OP1? Very chill. This keycap set, it's a bit much. I don't know if I could ever use it, but respectable. What is this, a hand grenade? Something like that. Nice mug, nice coaster. It's a nice setup. Clusters is the mousepad, GlassPad company? Interesting. See, it's like, I feel like a few years ago, I would have definitely known what that company is, but now it's just like, okay, it's another GlassPad company. No, my phone's fucking, it's about to fall down. Skibbity Riz, what a comment. Okay, let's see this. Jesus. A little Fantech mousepad. Vertical mouse. Was this the something 75? I think I have this keyboard from Chilkey, right? Or Melitrix, one of those companies. You ever review a setup with entire rosin keycaps? I don't think so. I do need... Fuck, somebody was suggesting like a seal of approval artisan keycap though, and I think that would be a good idea. Like a seal of approval on top of a zebra background. I need a keycap maker. Phone's putting out crazy ad libs? Yeah. Does Boardsy get on the range? Now, as a New York person, it's never been like a part of my lifestyle, but at some point I have to. That laptop setup is fire. Wait, is this an authentic laptop setup? Damn, that mouse space is something. Wait, when is this? Is this 2025? It looks like it says 2022. If my eyes don't deceive me, I don't know if this is legit. Because I was about to give it a win, but then at the last second. Why did it add cream? Magic ice cream. Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't gone for that packaging. Yo, Bossy, how is it going, man? See, I guess it is early on the West Coast. That's the thing with Setup Sunday. West Coast grinders. Your mouse is on the way, Bossy. GPU setup. God, some of these. I don't know what it is. It's my attention span, but there's just a lot of words. Let's see. Aqua Control Plus. What looks like a Terra. What is this keyword? Is that fucking Cooler Master? SK621? Does anybody know what this keyboard is? This guy's like an unheard of product. It's got all of these characters. Nobody knows what they are either. Had to tune in. Understandable. You gotta win the Skin Cup later. How's the Fortnite grinding been? My issue is fixed as of this morning, so the Fortnite grinding, it can only be up from here. But just being able to close the game without my PC crashing, it's so fucking liberating. That's Swedish? Yeah, nobody knows what Sweden's about. I just know it's where Blade's from. How'd you fix it? Disabling my Wi-Fi driver in Device Manager. It's the most... I knew it was a curse, and I knew a simple fix like reinstalling Windows or like BIOS wasn't going to be... I knew it was just like some setting I had to toggle with some curse. But I'm cured. Either German or Swedish keyboard layout. I'm going to go with Sweden. Knowing very little. Because doesn't Germany have that like... that weird B? Kind of looks like the Greek one. Little fucking ripoff. Best thing about Sweden is they make Zins. That's also true. And, fuck, something else. It is Swedish. Shout out to Sweden. What keycaps did the nut guy have? I don't know what that means. But yeah, well, this is Swedish. It is not a winner. But it is a clean setup, I will say. IKEA. Meatball. Yes, it is IKEA that I was thinking of. Even though I haven't been there, I was there like once since they released the mousepad. It's not like the store that I really frequent. Love a good open air PC build. I respect it. The guy with the Nut 65 keyboard? Oh, yeah. Let me see what keycaps were these. Oh, he didn't even say, just Gundam custom build. I don't know. I'm actually Irish, not Swedish? Why do you have a Swedish keyboard then, presuming this is you? Why do people play so far from their monitors? I don't know. Yeah, see, like this one, it does look far, but it is like a... Is it a 0.5 photo? I don't even think it is. Nah, see, this does look kind of far. Maybe they just like lay down on their desk. I look like a fucking murderer over here. I guess it's like because of the red tint or whatever. Yeah, this is a nice setup. You got the thin wire on the OP1. Arm sleeve. Not sure what the mouse pad... Oh, Hyperion, obviously. This is like the Attack Shark R5, right? Swooting. This is a good setup. This might actually be a winner. Because it's a healthy distance for your eyes. I'm seeing so many zebra pads in the Discord. I presume a good amount are from Boardsy Fest. Unless people have sold them. Which honestly, I support a healthy secondhand market. We're going to be here till tomorrow? Wait, yeah, I'm almost an hour and a half in. Like, what's wrong with me? Yeah, this one's got to be a winner. I'm going to start giving winners to ones that don't even feel like winners. Like, what is this? There's no way that's actually how you're holding up your microphone. With this fucking rusty paper clip. But then again, struggling financially, yet grinding/streaming in spare time. This is what winning looks like. You are a winner. There we go. Back to back. This is a tough setup. I just can't believe the fucking rusty paper clip. Mama Earth aloe vera gel. Hopefully this guy's in America as well, so $30 can actually really be usable. The desk is on wheels as well. See, that's advantageous. Go back to the mouse display case at this point. Bro deserves the win. You're just being stingy. That person has like 1 million mice. That's my thing. It's like, when people have like, my cutoffs are like 25 mice and like $5,000 worth of audio gear. Like, if you have either of those things, like, as much as I love your setup, I don't know if you can be a winner. Something about the shit setups make you play better. Like, yeah, this person could be like a CS GOAT. With Death Adder V3, QCK, keycaps, keyboard looks perfect. These two winners are scamming the actual decent subs. Well, I don't know how long you've been around Setup Sunday, but it's like a setup like this would have been a winner literally any Setup Sunday ever conducted. Go down till you see my Bornsey 0? But then imagine how Fentburger would feel if I skipped over his setup. Or her setup, whoever Fentburger is. And this one's just fucking crazy. Literal rusty nail. Put that into perspective. It's my custom guitar. Wait, let me see. This is like a... Where? This is the guitar setup, I presume. Okay, monitor. I can see all of your spit on it. That's wholesome. What is this, an M-Chose mouse? Maybe a Skyrox mouse? What's this, like Amp DAC? What the hell is that? Some type of computer part monitor. 75% keyboard. Noted act broke while posting setup. Well, it definitely helps, but you can't fake. Like, you couldn't fake rusty nail. You could try to look broke, but you couldn't really attach your mic to an aloe vera bottle with a rusty nail. It's like, you can't really live that. Got it, say my mom's going homeless? Yes. That is how you win. There actually was a kid a few years ago who, he just always write about his beef with his mom over his setup, and he got a win. He was in Canada. Honest answer, what do you think about the Beast X Pro? It's good. Like, with the solid sides, it's just perfectly fine. If you want a Final Mouse alternative for a bit cheaper. I still don't, like, use it that much day to day, but I mean, I don't know. I'd refer to my review. It's the Audio Technica. Skyrox pronunciation, or Cyrox pronunciation for what it's worth. DM them. I said Skyrox for like a year. It's one of those things where it's like, the only time I actually think I yielded to a correct pronunciation was Artisan Hien over Hein. I think I'm gonna keep calling it Skyrox. They could have spelled it better. Like, if they spelled it SCIROX, this wouldn't have been a problem. Do you still have your Viper Mini Signature Edition? Yeah, I do have one in my possession, like right there behind me. Presuming it's mine. Total winners so far, I think we're up to like 8 or 9 now. GIF, I will never. Well, see, I don't even know how you pronounce it. If you're saying GIF or... wait, nobody says GIF at this point. Artisan Hein for the win. True. Went from Death Adder V3 to GP Excellent. My eyes have been open to better mice. Interesting. Yeah, if you've been using a Death Adder V3 and you think you like palm grip, but then you actually get on something like less bulky, you realize you don't. Probably a good feeling. Hi guys. The Why Not Fortnite my ID posted a setup new to PC gaming. I stream a game called Bullet Force. I don't know if I've seen your setup, but glad to hear. Let's see. We have a QCK. Lots of QCKs today. Data or data? I go with data. But then again, saying data, it's like it's a kind of snobby word. So it depends like what I'm going for really. Why does this like it looks like it's at a event? Like what is this Asus little card? It's like something they'd have on their display case at CES. Some anime figurine, some anime posters, some comic book posters. Oh, pretty cool. Lots of character going on. Good setup. It's just like the mousing area looks a little bit like small. Or maybe a desk is just too big. Everything else looks small. Like this is a TV. Got Amazon on like an iPad or something. The TV is pretty cool. Just like a very large monitor. I don't even know. I feel betrayed. I didn't acknowledge your artisan. I mean, how am I supposed to know this is an artisan? Oh, I guess I could have clicked on this photo. Actually, what is this? Like a Hayate Otsu? That phone stand came with the GPU. I remember that. Oh, it's a phone stand. Yeah, I honestly had no idea what it was. See, that's a good thing to add. What game are you guys playing that you have to make such big swipes? I mean, it just depends what your sensitivity is, like any game, realistically. But then again, you can also play any game on a very small amount of mouse area if you just turn your sense high enough. Thanks, Boards. You just won my first setup Saturday. How can I claim? I will DM you after the stream, possibly tomorrow. It just depends on when I get the codes from Lethal Gaming. Yeah, I keep thinking it's setup Sunday, but it's setup Saturday. Some type of a mitzvah. Yo, Boardsy, can I ask what mousepad you would recommend for $40 to $50? I actually don't. I'm so out of tune with like the budget mousepad space. Fuck. Actually, don't have a good answer. Like maybe a Lethal Hyperion? That's not even budget. It's just like the only mousepads I know at this point are like Launda, Artisan, like Vaxi, Matrova, I guess. QCK Performance? Yeah, that is a mousepad that exists. I kind of forgot about it. Or like just stopped using it. It is like a nice little speed alternative to like Infinity Mice, Neptune, Energon, those type of pads. Matrova. Lots of people recommending Matrova. Really should try it. I could have tried it 4 months ago, but here we are. Probably grab one of the new Edge. Like the stitching free, it's something where it feels fine, but it's not something that feels necessary. Probably save a few more dollars and get an Artisan. That's also what I'd recommend, but people set up their budget. They can be firm. I know you'll like my setup. Hopefully I get to it. Hold on, let's see. Is there anything else with this one? It's a good setup. It could be a winner. Fortnite Gamer. Let's see this one. Matrova. Now this looks like a glass mousepad. Right? Am I crazy? Matrova XM2 wireless based 2 monitors. God, are you actually... No way. This is like last season. You could not be level 240 on this season already. Is he on DX12? I don't know. Maybe it's like old performance mode? Something looks weird about this. Winner. Which one's a winner? This setup? This one, it does feel like it could be a winner. Like, if this one wins, person just has to promise me to get a new mouse pad. That's the thing with this setup. Old pick and DX12? Oh, shit. No, Viz is a winner? I don't know if Viz is a winner. Colorblind or NVIDIA? That's the last OG season? Yeah, the new one, I don't know. Like the season 5? That was a season I had fun with playing it originally, but very little desire to play OG now. Delivery has been very good and greatly improved, at least to the West Coast. With Artisan, I've always had good experiences with DHL Express. Fortnite guy is at least 6'10". Yeah, he does have a very elevated monitor. Elevate, like the Fortnite Pro. My setup is so close, keep going, pause, but yes, coming up. Let's see this setup. What the hell is this? This looks like the concept of a glass pad. Looks like kind of small. Is this like actually drawn on? Looks like it's fading off. Peep that webcam too? On which setup? Magic Ice or Tiger Ice? I mean Magic Ice, but it's not really a big difference. DHL Express is pretty much the peak of fast delivery. Yeah, it really doesn't even make sense to me in some situations, like how a package gets across the world in a day. Like, not even just getting across, like actually getting delivered. What are some recommended IEMs? I'm just like the last person to ask about that. Recommend watching like fresh reviews or whoever reviews them, honestly. This is tough, whatever. Like, is that Pikachu Demon Slayer? Yeah, because I remember the Pulsar Mouse collab. This is pretty nice, I will say, now that I've gotten over the glass mousepad. 5 out of 100. What company is making this? Hope you're doing well, Boardsy. God bless you. Praise Jesus. Appreciate that, JJ777. What's the Bible verse of the day? Gotta drop one here. UPS is peak delivery? I don't know about that. I always go for USPS. And I have a mixed relationship with my post office. Because I always lie about the weight of my packages. USPS is buns? Yeah, very mixed relationship. I could never really speak ill of them. Because if they became privatized and they really outlawed my antics, I would be spending a lot more on shipping. And that would not be good. Mangrid T Pro are amazing. That sounds like a keyboard product name. That's the issue. Could never be a good IM with a keyboard name. Have you always lived in New York? Yeah. Born and bred in Brooklyn. And it's really been like the same small area of Brooklyn as well. It's not even like I really know the in-between. BSX Pro or GPX2? I mean, do you want something light and flat? Do you want like a GPX? It just depends on your preference. If you want something lighter, non-plastic, smaller, go for a BSX. First thing that made me addicted to your channel was the video of you getting your GPX blessed. Yeah, that was a classic, honestly. I still have that mouse like on a little stand behind me. Is Rent as bad as people say? Yeah. Realistically. Bible verse of the day. I mean, gotta have one. What got you into the mouse scene? Just before I even had a PC, I would just like watch mouse reviews. I was like seeing what mice Fortnite pros had. Like I just always kind of had an interest in mice, weirdly. And then my first mouse was the Logitech G Pro. Then I got a fucking Model O. It was a whole thing. I started reviewing. You're on 10. Appreciate the message. That's like a subtle, like chop, like fucking get finished with these. But this one, it's like it could be a winner. Is it though? Possibly. Get yourself a cloth pad. Nice hot meal and a shave. I feel like everybody had a Model O, of course. That was the mouse in like 2019, 2020. Psalm 144. Let's go. Blessed be the Lord, my strength, which teacheth my hands to war and my fingers to fight, my goodness and my fortress, my high tower and my deliverer, my shield, and he in whom I trust. What a psalm. My first one was a random ass brand called Offbeat. I don't think I've even heard of that. I did a mission trip in Brooklyn a couple of years ago. Really? Where are you based out of? Are you like Utah? I'm getting some Utah vibes. Stuck in Brooklyn? I don't consider myself stuck, unless you're saying you're stuck in Brooklyn. I think of the rich history of Brooklyn, I'm like, what a blessing it is to live here. South Carolina, interesting. Great southern state. $30 can pay for some much needed cable management on that table. See, I don't like, maybe it's just because I'm a reviewer, but this is very inoffensive to me when it comes to like cable management. Like, wow, he has a dongle plugged in. He's got another cable on standby if another mouse needs to be plugged in. He's got a keyboard cable. Okay, like, this is a standard amount of cables. You know, I'm going to give this guy a win since people are trying to come for him. Okay, we're at 11. 4 winners remaining, guys. 4 winners. I'm from Alaska. I could never live in the big city. That is true. You know, people get adjusted to different things. I feel like life in just Alaska would be bizarre. But then again, many people come from there. The organization makes my head hurt. OGs remember the Air 58. Air 58 is a fucking classic. It's the Ninja Mouse. NY culture is amazing. Someone from a small town in the West. I mean, the Wild West as well. That was a whole movie category for a while. The Western. What happened to the Western? 4 remaining already? Yeah, because I found out I was like really behind on pace, and I kind of started just giving everything a win. Yeah, what are we? An hour 40 in? You know, it's just, what is this? The Infinity Mice glass pad. Never really hear much about this. That's the thing with glass mouse pads. It's, aside from a few, a lot of them just are like limited releases and nothing ever happens. I guess people just use them like a product should be. Anchorage, Alaska is pretty big, to be honest, though. Yeah, but I assume when somebody says they live in Alaska and like they couldn't imagine the city, I imagine they're like just in some like small like fishing village. I'm from South Africa, brother. Best mouse under $40. It's gotta be like something on AliExpress from like Mcho's VXE, like a budget ATK offering, like one of those. I don't really know what the options are in South Africa. Damn, this is taking long. It's really the standard like 2 hour. I aim for these streams to be 2 hours more or less, and I mean, trust me, if I needed to pick 4 winners, I could probably do that in like a minute. But I'll let this last on. When I think Alaska, I think Eskimo. I mean, yeah, it's a whole like, it's not the continental U.S. I'll tell you that much. Glass pads are based. I wish I could like them, similar to fingertip mice. Like if it was actually true that glass mouse pads and fingertip mice like made me better, I would obviously shill them, but I just don't like, I don't know. I spent my first 20 years in Houston, top 5 city, NYC, Brooklyn. Still a really cool and alien experience. Very based. Would you ever consider doing a budget gear roundup every couple weeks? A couple weeks is a bit much, but I should like cover more budget gear. Like I haven't, what's the last budget mouse video I made? The fucking Kaisona Uranus? Like I haven't even, I don't know, it just feels like there's nothing actually good in budget coming out. Or else there would be so many people telling me to review it that like I would be forced to. But that hasn't really happened with any mice. If you run out of winners, there is always me. Sure, I kind of feel bad. There are multiple setups where I feel bad for not giving it to win, but it's always for the greater good. Wow, is this like the bottom of the mouse pad, or is it like fraying? It's a Cyberpunk Razor? It's like a multi-person setup, or is this like a two... I don't even know what's going on. Too much. Just like glass pads because they last forever, and anime girl designs to goon too. Well, you are more honest, more forthcoming than many glass pad users. But yeah, they better not start doing like guys, because that like, it just feels fucking... Like the anime girl is something where it's like, okay, it's on my desk. I don't like it, but the anime guy, it's like, it just feels weird swiping my mouse on it. Orty, how do you look so swaggy? It's not easy. It's really comes from years of cultivating the look. No win for the Xiaomi 12 Pro logo. What is that? Oh, shit. Why does it look tilted? Also, like, what is this? What country is this window designed from? Is this, like, India? No. Like, Singapore? What? Now I'm really fucking interested. Is this the Middle East? Are you going to the Blade concert? Where? I mean, I would presume if you're asking, it's probably in New York, but I don't have plans to. Is it India? I had a feeling. Nexol. What is Nexol? Bro, I've never seen a fucking window like this. Mouse placement right on the anime guy crotch, exactly. It does not have stitching, so I guess it cannot fray. It still can. It's actually easier for it to fray without stitching. The monitor's not tilted, just looks like that because of the angle? Really? Fucking looks tilted to me. I guess that is possibly true. Oh, it is your setup. I was fucking arguing with you. Oh, and it's also... Oh, wow. So you are in India, and the monitor is not tilted. Is that really a monitor? It looks like a TV. Looks fucking giant. Orbital Labs. Pretty clean setup, though. DreamHack Atlanta is during Halloween this year. Oh god, my dog's barking and my phone just buzzed. Is this like a delivery of some kind? No, just an AliExpress notification. Peek the next setup. Peep the next setup, I presume. Viz said to look at his most recent pictures. Well, I gotta keep going. Is this a winner? I do really like the window. But the peripherals already got the Sen Viper V3 Pro. Honestly, just a lot of Razer stuff. The split keyboard. Is that an LG? I have no idea. It looks like it. Who even plays on a TV? Well, they might play on the monitor. Or maybe not. I really don't know. There's the phone as well. What are the best skates with the Saturn Pro? I like Magic Ice. It's LG. Elite W. Wow. We've got the... I like matching the mouse pad and the monitor keyboard lights more or less. God, what is this? Like an An Pro 2? Not sure what keyboard this is. Oh, maybe it's like one of the Razer boards. And then this is like R2D2. Returned Razer Viper V3 Pro. Should I buy Lamzu Maya X? You could like it. Not really. If you want something lighter, a bit like shorter, maybe. That one looks crooked too. The monitor and the last one. Your bestie wants you to get to 155. 155? I'm over an hour away. I actually feel bad. Like, so many people submit their setups. And yet so few get seen in the grand scheme. What is this? This is like a zebra cat. I kind of fuck with that. Then it's like a Hien with some like edge fraying. I don't even know. Wooting. Looking pretty based. One monitor. I swear I don't have it anymore, but I think I had this exact same AC at one point. Got the knife as well. It's like a barbell handle. This might be a winner. This is very clean. You can Rise. You can submit it in my Discord in the like pinned comment or the description, but I probably won't get to it in this stream because there's only a few winners left. Probably gonna end it a few minutes here. AC at desk level has to be so nice. It could be nice, but it could also... I mean, I don't know. It's probably bad for wireless interference. That fraying, though? Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on. What are they winning? A $30 gift card to a Lethal Gaming Gear. Is AliExpress a good website to buy a mouse? If you're on a budget, yeah. But, like, delivery probably isn't going to be as quick as you're used to if you're buying things not on AliExpress. That is indeed nice. And usually it's only 10 winners, but this time around it's 15, because last time I felt like it went too quick. This time maybe it goes too long. Let's see. So we got an OP1 wireless. Looks like an Artisan Zero. Very clean looking keyboard. It looks more like a fucking rectangle than most. You guys get what I'm saying. Yo, B with the $2. Please go to 120. Well, if we've started the pay to win, if we've opened the floodgates, I guess I have no choice. But I will. This will be the last one I look at from the Night Shift in EU. It's got the green WL mouse, Matcha Type 99, Wooting. This is a clean setup. Let's see the PC build. Very shocking. AliExpress with the welcome deal. True. If you don't have an account, you'll probably get some good value. Moving in like a week, so I need suggestions. Matcha, yeah, they do call that the Matcha Green Type 99. Dubai Chocolate. True, that should be the next colorway. They should rename the Raiden to the Dubai Chocolate Raiden. But what time did you say? 120? Okay, let me mark this as... Okay, 120. Wait, I just saw something. Wow. The Zebra Hearts. Subscribe to Bordy. Missing the Z. I guess this is also like spelled in a strange way, but face is on point. Upside down Neptune. Chose mouse. Okay, I feel like this can be a winner. You know, there's kind of always one winner of that category as well. Now 120. God, just so many setups. It would really be impossible to get through them all. Moving in 4 days. So need any tips? New setup's gonna clear this one. I mean, I don't even like how do you, like reading through the comment. I was thinking this was gonna be like some awful setup that's gonna need to be revamped, but I don't even like what could be better. You have too many bars. You have too many things that look like bars. So just reduce that. Reduce the number of like straight metal vertical objects in your setup. Everything else is fine. It's going to be at a window. Well, then maybe, like, don't have the top monitor blocking the window. I mean, like, look at this up. You've probably fucking thought it through. You have, like, mice touching the ceiling. Like, this is beyond my realm of expertise. But the zebra mouse, very tough. The white Spider-Man black, and then you get the middle, which is the zebra mouse. Yeah, this is really clean noises. Hayateotsu, Raiden, or not Raiden, fucking Red Viper V3 Pro. Kind of confused between Death Arrow V3 wired, Pulsefire Haste 2 wireless. I'd go Death Arrow V3 wired. Oh, but I mean Haste 2 wireless if you want like a more standard ambidextrous shape and you prefer wireless. Anti-Venom Spider-Man actually. Yeah, I forget that you're a big Spider-Man fan, Bossy. Is that your Fortnite IGN? Like Spider-Man Bossy? Appreciate it. Thank you for the 2 big ones. Let's see. Viper V3 Pro, booting, Artisan Zero. I mean, this is a classic setup, and we have some Star Wars Legos, some type of victory cup, like a victory royale. Arizona's. What is this? Is this a fucking Coke baseball? I don't even know. It's a good setup. Wow, the Fortnite Pro-Am. You have a poster from it. Did you play in this? Who even? Or did you just take the poster? They emailed me and I laughed. Did you see the company that makes gun-shaped mice? Oh yeah, I've known them for a few years, I think. I remember Fresh Reviews actually got one like a few weeks after they reached out to me. So whenever Fresh reviewed them, that's when I was like, I knew about the company, but I just never actually bought it. Or I even accepted one. Yeah, I guess I could go back to the, wherever I was at. What is it? 3 winners left? You have to see some great setups. Oh god, my phone fucking fell. Okay, I guess I can just... No more ring light for the rest of the stream. Maybe poorly illuminated. You could see how starstruck he was. He said, did you play in this? Well, because it's like... It's just such a bizarre thing to see. The Fortnite Pro-Am poster. And it's like framed as well. It's like, this has to be a professional amateur. Yeah, I think I looked at this setup. And then this Padsmith laptop setup may have been where I stopped. Wow, really? Everybody who has like a budget setup has like a cheap Chinese mouse. I respect this, honestly. Pro-Am poster is tough. It is. I wish I could have one. That's why I'm so jealous. Why are the Arizona tees on display? Like, it's fucking America. People display everything. Like beer can collecting was one of the great original forms of American collecting. Well, that would really be like stamps, but you can't call that American. Baseball cards, you can call that American. It's true Americana. So Wild West memorabilia, vintage signs. I mean, obviously just historical documents, but America can't take credit for that. But back to the main point. I don't know, this is a laptop. Have I given a laptop setter a win? Setup? Yeah, I can't even speak. It's the issue of streaming for 2 hours. No caffeine. Yeah, you did? Damn, I can't give another laptop sympathy setup. Even though it is like, this person probably does deserve the win. What is this keyboard? It's up 80% with a knob. Jesus. The power strip on the desk. Respectable. Keychron. True, I probably should have. Oh yeah, because he has the Keychron USB. I mean, it's like this could be a winner. That should go back and give one of the nice setups a winner. I gotta fucking... Yeah, sure, this can be a winner. My dad collected Coke bottles. Everyone would give him Coke trinkets. It drove him nuts being the Coca-Cola guy. Well, see, that last part's surprising. Because you think if he's collecting the bottles, then he's like he is the Coke guy. You don't blame people for thinking that. Yeah, that's very, very awesome. If I send my GF setup, can you peek it? I mean, fucking no harm in sending it. The answer is not 100% no. That's the way I would look at it. Food stamp collecting. See, that is the American twist. But I don't know, like, what's a food stamp? Am I, like, spacing? Is that a common knowledge? You think the Model O Pro is better than the Model O 2? I just don't even think about glorious mice at this point. Like, the market has so many options. I just don't even Don't even come to mind. But if it's newer, probably. That's all the advice I can give. What is this? Skypad VA5? How are people liking this at large? ULX clicks. Still remember how bad my unit was. That was my worst ULX. Attack Shark X3 or Model O? Very bad options, but I guess the Attack Shark X3. But I would recommend like a cheap ATK or an M-Shows mouse over that. The Attack Shark X3 is like a fucking 2023 budget mouse. But because it was so popular then, it's never not going to be like the top budget option. M-Shows question mark? Yes, M-Shows indeed. What's a good upgrade if I palm the Orochi V2? I mean, maybe like Pulsar Crazy Light could be an option, but the sides are different on the Orochi. Maybe like a small Jewels mouse. I honestly don't know, because it was like a kind of weird shape. What's the modern egg shape? Like not the Fantech Aria, the Zaupin Z1 maybe. Does Boardsy have Arab money for giveaway? No, but I need oil. Like I need Saudi money. Like I'm very okay with Saudi money, but nobody gives me it, so I guess it's not this easy thing to come by. Like you gotta be a real gamer to get Saudi money. I have a Bolt coming to compare it to the new Sony mouse. God, I might have a Fnatic Bolt sitting somewhere, but I'm not sure where. When is the stream ending? Probably a handful of minutes here. Oh my! Just call me Q with the $5. 11:04. I'm gonna presume you're West Coast and you're trying to say 2:04. If not, let me know. But I appreciate the $5. Been a fan for a couple years. Appreciate the long time support. Let's see, 2:04. Just call me Q. Or maybe it's 1:04 that you're asking about. But what was I reading before? Or I was talking about something. Is this a global giveaway? I mean, the shipping is expensive globally from Lethal Gaming, but you still get a code, like, if you win. Oh, yes, West Coast? Wait, am I crazy then? Like, why didn't I see the setup at 2:04? Or is this it? Okay, here it is. Just call me Q. Let's see. We've got the soundproofed walls. What is this? Some type of alien drawing? I kind of fuck with this. What's it remind me of? It reminds me of the Blurbuster character. If anybody sees what I'm saying. Let's see. We've got the fragrance collection. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6. It's a good amount. You don't want like 20. That's a bit too much. What is this? A poodle? Beanie Baby. Pretty cool. See, it's another great American collecting item since we're on the topic. Basquiat is one of my inspirations. My parents, before they had me, they claimed to own like an unsigned Basquiat. It's like, was that really true? Like, was it a real Basquiat? Maybe it was. Yeah, that's a story. Yeah, your setup is fucking clean. One monitor, though. That's the one, like, I don't know, maybe you're just a one monitor guy. I do feel like a second, that's really the only thing you could add. Mouse setup, peak, mousepad, keyboard, it's all peak. What's this? Endgame Gear KB65. Lego cars. Very nice setup. Looks like the green alien from Toy Story. Yeah, I guess that's what I was also thinking of. Oh my, another $5 from Sub. Holy shit. Can you peep my setup at 146? Yeah, let's see. Is there anything else to say about this setup? I don't know what this device is. Good God. Okay, let's see. 146 first, and then I have to go to 204. We've got the £2. Thank you for the £2. The Royal British Pounds. Holy pay to win? Yeah, I forget. Like, I can pick a pay to win winner. That's the thing. God, what is this? Is this a FaZe member? FaZe Simple. Wow. This guy's like actually like a huge FaZe fan. That's interesting. You know, I never view esports as like teams that have like diehard fans. Wait, hold on. I gotta go to 146. Can't get stuck on this FaZe setup. Damn, the thing is like submissions hardly slowed down today. 146, I presume this is you? Texicana? Is it a Mad Lions board or is it like actually a Wooting? It's crazy that you can't tell. Look at that keyboard angle. This is a competitive gaming keyboard angle. And the unopened C4. You've just got them on deck. and the Singularity, so you can afford more C4 and to donate to Setup Sunday, which is really what matters above all else. Hopefully this is the right setup. Yeah, it is. It's a Mad 60 HE. Got the IEMs. I want to try IEMs. IEMs are another product that I would like to enjoy, but I just simply can't. Got the extra dongles over there. 2 monitors, very respectable setup. What mouse are you using right now? I'm using the Vaxi NPO1. I have the large, the new NPO1 Ergo, but currently plugged in, I do have the NPO1. Good, they're terrible for your ear canal health. That's what I feel when I use them. I'm like, my ear is telling me to remove this item. But clearly other people just don't have that issue, so I think, oh, am I too sensitive? But wait, let me go to 204. Josh's post from 6 hours ago and 155. Okay, let's see, 204. Oh, that was the post from, I think I know what you're talking about. Wait, which one is it? Is it this one? 204 and 155. Okay. Oh, well, I see Rise Up Gaming. So let's see. We've got the same pad, the PD150. While I figure out the actual... Scroll down. Okay, so it's past this. We've got, what is this, the XE? That's what it looks like. Maybe the XES. Those keycaps actually look cool. Kind of want to try it. It's like rubber, normal material. It's just pudding keycaps. Very clean setup, honestly. Not a lot going on the desk. Minimal cables. 2 monitors. Wait, fuck. Scroll down really low. Where is it, Viz? Are you fucking trolling me? Why would you donate £2 just to troll me? Is this the setup? Okay, no, this can't be real. Wait, no, I think it is real. Cheater detected. It's not saying that he was cheating. Fuck, this, how is this real? If this is real, it has to be a winner. Okay, but now Elusive with another £2. Wait, this is the post you're talking about? Oh, shit, well, this is, obviously a winner. I should make, a compilation on Twitter. Or just, post, 3 or 4 of the fucking worst setups. That's a good idea. I might do that after the stream. Okay, let's see Bossy's setup. Wow, with the Converse and ripped jeans. There's actually... Oh, I thought this was your setup. I was going to say, this is a crazy, Mexican West Kid setup. It is not a Mexican West Kid. Let's see, we have the Pokemon cards over here. What is that, Charmander? Looks like it. Hello Kitty, Jellyfish, Hot Wheels, Believe, all sorts of things. It's a clean setup. I don't know what the mouse is. That's me, not the guy who donated. But I thought he donated on your behalf. I'm not really sure. Okay, let's see Elusive setup. Oh wow, X2 Crazy Light. Is that the first one I've seen? Wow, I don't think anybody else has had the Boardsy Crazy Light, so this obviously has to be an obligatory winner. See, you get part of your money back. That's what they don't tell you about the buying my mouse guarantee. I want a Crazy Light so bad. You're going to get one, Chalk. What you have to realize, though, is there's just, I've had to give away, 20 already, so it's just, I'm making you wait your turn type shit. The fan is a winning peripheral? Yeah, the fan definitely helps. I mean, really, I just saw the mouse, and then I knew it was a winner from there. But what else is there to say? How many winners are there left? 1 or 2? Crazy Light is still a top small mouse for sure? Yeah, and it really, I'm waiting for the market to, keep releasing mice, but it doesn't seem like there are many, small, super light mice, actually releasing. What's so good about the Crazy Light besides it looking cool? I mean, if you've liked the X2 mini shape, it's just kind of the very light version of that, sub 40 grams. That's all 15? Oh, shit. Well, thank you, Kathy, for all of the counting services. It's impossible to keep track. Yeah, wow, 15. What's up, Pax Sorensen? The stream is 2 hours, 4 minutes in. It's coming to an end. I think I got to everybody. Or did I not check the last person? It's 210. Oh, no, that was Elusive, who won. Wait, holy shit. Do you take collagen, or do you have your dad to thank for looking like Timmy Turner? I don't even know what that's what feature is that referring to? But I don't supplement with collagen now. It's fucking crazy. Mine just got skipped because of the pay to win. Let me see. If I see it, if it sticks out at me, we'll go to it. Was this a CS setup? Got some cheetah gloves, Viper V3 Pro. But yeah, I think that's going to be all for this setup Sunday. Unless there's anything. Just submit to see myself on stream. Let's just go through the final few. Neptune GPX keyboard. Oh, another Zebra Crazy Light. Damn, if I noticed this one first, this would have been the final winner. But very clean. Aqua Control, Zebra Crazy Light. What a setup. Notice me before you leave. Hello, Zoe. I presume that's not Zoe? No, it is probably Zoe. It's the New York water enhancing his skin? Probably. That message is old as hell? Yeah, there's fucking it gets... Like, my chat gets frozen so often when I stream. Yo, go to 224. Thank you for the 20 Saudi Arabia. Wait, fuck. It's a Riyadh, right? We've been over this many times before. Thank you for the 20 Riyadh. Or is it? No, that's the capital. Fuck, what's it called? Thank you. The stream is pay to win. It's pay to view. It's not pay to win. Like, past a certain point, if people donate with the time. The Riyal, okay. The Riyal. Thank you for the 20 Riyals. Bro sold out everyone for $5? I only actually picked one of the pay-to-win setups as a winner, and it wasn't even, like, on purpose. It was just I saw the mouse. But yeah, thank you, everybody who stopped by. Peace out. Have a lovely rest of your weekends. I will be back on the video grind soon. I've really been lacking on that front, but this was a great stream. Peace out, everybody.